So today we have got our leader, the founder. He don't want to be called the founder, I think, but he is the founder of
Yeah, definitely.
We Love Zimbabwe Associations. I personally just want to know your name, and then we can discuss all other stuff from there.
Yeah, my name is Steady Uraya Msengi.
Um, Say, can you tell what is the vision of your movement?
Um, we love Zimbabwe. It's very abroad,
Okay,
but it is serving a common goal
okay,
because we have decided to understand the mind of God.
okay,
We are carrying the vision of this movement. We love Zimbabwe Association.
all right,
The main vision is to see if we bring Zimbabweans together
all right,
and to hear from them, from their different life ethics,
okay,
so that we save our nation together as human beings.
okay,
We have realized that for many years we have been defeating ourselves.
all right,
Many people does not understand why today we are where we are.
all right,
It is because we are an enemy to ourselves.
okay,
So the vision of this movement is to guarantee every Zimbabwean that we need to be the solution to our own country.
okay.
That's the idea.
Oh, that sounds more. So, from what you have said, I just come up with a question. I don't know if you are ready to answer
Yeah,
it
it's
now.
fine.
Is it like a political party, or it's just a non-political party that wants to give an insight to the people of Zimbabwe?
This movement is not a political party.
Yeah.
It is not going to be a political party today or anytime soon,
All right.
or later, even if I die. I pray that this movement will remain as the foundation of finding people's differences
Okay.
to come together
All right.
and to be willing to prepare and to grow young leaders who are going to carry the leadership of the nation through different foundations. It might be in politics, it might be in religious, it might be in anyhow where people think they need to lead. Once if we want to carry the idea of this movement as a political party, we're going to limit the strength of God.
All right. And I was about to ask you about the purpose of the vision. Do you think, like, do you have anything you want to add from what you say?
The
Because you said a
purpose,
lot.
the purpose of this vision is very clear.
Yeah.
Is to see every human being
Okay.
serving his gift
Okay.
towards the development of the standard of people,
Okay.
and in terms of growing our nation
Okay.
and growing individuals and families. That's the purpose. We need to make sure that everyone is effectively
Okay.
working towards the construction and building of bettering the tomorrow of our children coming and the great grandchildren that will come after us.
Okay. Are you just saying that to people who are currently in Zimbabwe, or you are inviting everyone, a Zimbabwean who is? I know that you have been preaching good news about Africa as a whole, and you want Africans to be united, to be one, which might be the other chapter on the other day when we invite you. But today, do you want to what exactly, which people are you targeting? The only people who are in Zimbabwe, or you are targeting everyone, a Zimbabwean who is like in each and every country around the world?
To explain short, the the name Zimbabwe actually it's not it's not land,
Yeah.
it's souls.
Yes.
So either you are married with a Zimbabwean, or you are getting married to a Zimbabwean,
Yeah.
or you are in Zimbabwe, or you're out of Zimbabwe, or you have got the love of Zimbabwe, or you want to invest in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
You become part of this.
Okay.
The doors are open for everyone who understand that every human being, when we are calling up for a change,
Yeah.
that change might be also yours.
All right.
So we are not targeting Zimbabweans only.
All right.
In Zimbabwe, we're targeting Zimbabweans outside our country, and also people who have got interests within individuals in Zimbabwe or within our country's economical growth. They became part of it.
Okay. Also, those who have got interest in economically, politically, socially, and also the stuff.
They are welcome to
welcome
be
to get of this.
party and parcel of it, and it is going to give them assurance that once if they put their seeds and their activities and their character, their behavior,
Yeah.
their skills, knowledge, and wisdom towards this growth of an idea, they will be also the party of the fruits.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think from what you have heard, when President, I like to call him President, sorry, President Steady was saying by himself, I like to ask you, like, how does this start? When? And, you know,
This journey is not mine,
okay.
it belongs to God.
All right.
I've been called by God to save people.
All right.
I don't do it because I want to. At some point, I do it and then I blame myself. Why am I doing it? And I wake up again and do the same thing in the morning. And I feel like, let me give up and focus with me and myself and my family. But when I wake up again, I continue to do the same thing. It started when I was very young, in an early age. I remember when I used to have friends who did not have shoes at school. I used to steal one side of the shoe and give it to a friend and go back home and complain that I lost it. Then my parents will buy another shoe again.
Okay. Okay.
And while I'm trying to save a friend,
All right.
or somebody who is not even a friend in school,
Yeah.
I remember when I used to get clothes from my mother and my father when we visit my mother's
Okay.
family. There was an uncle there who we were of same age.
Yeah.
He did not have clothes. I used to take my clothes and give him, and my mother would get angry and beat me because I just wanted to see someone living better or living happy or have the same life that I was actually having.
It's a call.
Yes. So, when I was very young, people used to ask me, what do you want to be? And I say, I want to be Mgabe.
Okay.
And then they make laugh after me saying, it's Mgabe, it's Mgabe. But I didn't know in my soul, I wanted to be a leader of people.
Okay.
And I realized that after coming to South Africa and then stayed in the street, rejected by many people, my friends and people who I used to go to church with,
Okay.
because I decided not to go to church
Okay.
due to doctrinations and different things that I could see they are limiting me from growing and serving the world.
All right.
I faced a lot of discrimination, humiliation,
Okay.
and rejection. Then I kept on seeing myself helping people even in the streets.
Yeah.
So today I feel like this is not me. It's not my call. It's God's call that is came to me. I'm just being used as a vessel.
Okay.
And now I've accepted God to use me to serve his people.
All right.
With those people who he called, the likes of our president today, Emerson Mnangagwa, the likes of other people who are in opposition party like Chamisa, the likes of other people.
Advocate Nelson Chamisa.
Yes.
Okay.
All of those people,
Yeah.
they have to work together with me.
All right.
And we have to work together.
Yes.
In different angles to serve one purpose, to bring peace and love in our country, to see that if they are elders, they will leave us with a legacy that we will carry to continue embracing and building that country that they have started. That's why I usually tell people that we are not starting to destroy what is there. We are there to build what they have started. That's why we always emphasize the idea of respect and honoring the leaders who are already there.
Right.
It has been difficult for me to accept this.
Okay.
But because the Lord kept on knocking in my soul and my spirit by telling me that I should try by all means to reject ego and pride and anger and learn to tap into forgiveness, reconciliation, and the idea of bringing our country together with the political party which is ruling as we speak in Zimbabwe,
All right.
ZANU-PF.
ZANU-PF, yes.
Yes.
So you want to bring peace, unity, understanding um, of people, and even with the political parties, and even with every the party that is ruling now.
Spiritual African traditional spiritual leaders, people who do not believe in God, Muslims, anyone who understands that he's a human being.
Okay.
This is God's call. It's not my call doing it. I'm just using my body to fulfill what God is sending me and others together to make our country a better nation.
Right. I think this will be not like an easy task to go through, but I can see you're strong, and all I want to say is keep going and continue to do the same thing. Um, I don't have many questions to ask. Of course, I'm preparing a lot of things to ask you because, as previously we had people that we were asking and they want to meet you, they want to talk to you. So we'll try to organize and rely with you to hear how free you are, and then we can invite you to come over here. So I'm just saying this to the viewers that we will continue to have time with our leader here. Um, it's not gonna be easy, and he actually, let me just advocate for you. He actually needs people to stand with him through this journey, faithful people, I may say.
Yeah.
um
They,
do
they,
you, what
the word faithful is a bit challenging, my
Okay.
leader, because we have to be tested.
All right.
In this world, especially Zimbabweans, the Zimbabweans are being captured by the spirit of rejection and fear.
Okay.
So when you approach such kind of group of people, it is difficult to approach them physically before you approach them spiritually. You understand? So these are some of the difficulties that I'm encountering with people who are captured by the spirit of ignorance and fear. They are scared of speaking in the right way.
Yeah.
They bleed blood of war and revenge, of which is not working. It is not going to work. You cannot be a leader who comes with violence and promising people for peace. That's why we are saying this is the right time for Zimbabweans to humble themselves and understand that we should build our country with peace and with love of seeing other people, forgiveness, pure forgiveness.
You know, the people that sometimes we meet, they are there for fame. Some they're there just to make money and become better for themselves. Some they, of course, they really want to stand for people, to be the voice of the people. What is your stand there?
If you are being pushed by the love of money and power and fame, you are going to struggle a lot,
Okay.
because I discovered that God appoints people
Okay.
and God anoints people.
Okay.
You might be appointed but not anointed.
All right.
You might be anointed but not appointed. So the reality is I am seeking for doors that will open so that I will understand people who are appointed and anointed. These are the people that I am praying every day, God, to send and to connect with me.
Okay.
Because already I know my state within the areas of appointment and anointment.
Okay.
I've been communicating with the Holy Spirit ever since when I was young.
Okay.
And most of what I'm doing now, I'm not doing it because I want to.
Okay.
God came to me in different times and shared with me even the future of Zimbabwe. I know it.
All right.
And I know where we are going. I even know dates and time and when things are going to happen. Okay. That's why I'm very clear with what I am doing now, because I know the results of where we are going is going to be a great country, because the Lord said to me, what we have started now, our country is going to be the best country in Africa. Mark my words, Zimbabweans. The Lord said we are going to be the best country in Africa. And all the people that we serve today in their countries, they are going to admire you and they are going to come to your country. Right. And it is very clear. And this is not going to happen not more than 4 years. Yeah. In 3 years' time, you're going to see a great change. You're going to see the hand of God on top of our country, and our country is going to be saved miraculously. And if we keep on respecting the leaders who are there and love them and learn to forgive them and learn to understand that their mandate was that, and we should have put our own mandate. We should not try to make funny of our leaders on social media. We talk bad about them in front of the whole world. We are actually mocking ourselves. We should learn the ability of accepting and acknowledging leaders in our country. Right. This is a foundation of a good leader for tomorrow.
I heard